Hey, what's up guys? We're gonna make a padded war belt, not to be confused with a tapered war belt. We are not making a tapered war belt. Padded war belt, for instance, for our rifleman's kit. And I'm going to just find the center right here. Go 1 inch from there. I'm just making a mark where I want this Velcro right here to sit. Where are we at? About 1.5. Is that 2? Yeah, 2.5. Sewn a straight line? Yeah. A couple times. So our Velcro's on here. This is the liner piece. We're gonna sew him this really small. Or however big you want yours to be, you'll figure out your math.
Just calibrated that, man.
We're making a, we're basically just making a sleeve right here. Then we're going to sew this inside out. And then we're going to flip it. We're basically just making a tube. Cut that thread. I'm not even sewing through thick stuff yet.
Just that first 5 minutes of the machine.
I guess. Check that other side. Make sure we didn't come too close to the edge anywhere. Looks like we're good. All right, let's go flip this. Throw it away, get a new one. Yeah, just throw it away, get another one. That kid came in. I'm like, what do you want? My mom told me to come and ask for a job. I'm like, okay. So I said, when can you work? And he hems and haws, and I'm like, when can you work? So he has like at noon, I guess he's a senior. So at noon he can leave. And I'm like, okay, when can you work? And he's like, well, I do baseball also. I'm like, okay, when is that? He's like, well, I started in November. I go, okay, so when can you work in November? Yeah, so he says, well, baseball practice is over at 5:30. I go, I close at 5. So in November, you can't work. And I said, are you really good at baseball? He goes, I'm okay. I go, well, if you're not really good, why are you doing it? He said, my mom makes me do it. And I'm like, okay, you got to do what your mom wants you to do. So I bring him over here and I start showing him. And then we start getting butt packs and I'm like, here, show him how to clean these, Cody. And he's like, well, I can't work today. I have golf also. I'm like, man, you got too much going on to work here. I can't use you. I hope you make one of those work for you. I am caught on that hook in there. I don't know what this is or where it's from. I've shown you guys on these videos a bunch of times. I feel like this was out of a piece of furniture somehow, but this is super stiff. You can't do it with a yardstick. It's not stiff enough to do it, but if you get something to where you can, it'll just pull this sucker right out. It'll flip that right in. And maybe that matters to you, maybe it doesn't. But a lot of companies make slings this way. They make shoulder pads this way. There's a lot of products we make where this saves the entire day. Now, will this foam fit in this tube? And it will, until it won't. And right there is where it stopped because it got flimsy. It's got grip. The foam has grip, so it's stuttering on there. And now you just creep it a ½ inch at a time. My little girl hands are sore. I've been working that clip clean table for the last couple of days.
Need like a 6-foot pair of like needle nose pliers or something like this, so they don't really force them to pull it.
Or a 6-foot, 285-foot-pound black cross dresser that played linebacker, pro football, then decided he wanted to wear a red dress. We had one of those.
Is he good at that? Put the phone in?
I feel like he probably would have been. He was smart to show up as a dude and get the job, because if he just showed up as a cross-dresser and tried to get the job, I wouldn't have tried. But he did a good job before he disclosed that he was a cross-dresser. We didn't even mess with him. He's like, what bathroom you want me to use? I'm like, we don't even care. I don't care. The girls, they said they don't care. You fucking use whatever bathroom you want to use.
Listen, you keep pulling the foam like that, any bathroom you want.
Yeah. So this foam was the same length as this belt, this tube here. And from me pulling on it, it has stretched it out. So I am where I need it to be right here. But the foam is too long down here. And maybe that's why we're seeing some weird things happening with the sizing. Maybe that's why, because it just stretches. So, do we think that's half? I think it's half. That is half. That's the halfway marker. So there's a seam, and this should be 3 inches. It is 3 inches-ish, right about. We can always trim the foams because as we sew, it kind of pushes the foam out both directions also as we sew towards one end or the other. So now these are pretty labor intensive. If I make my marks on here every 3.5 inches, when I start sewing it together, they do not come out at 1.5 inch spaces. So I make a mark, sew it, make a mark, sew it, make a mark, sew it. I think I can probably make some kind of gauge to where I can just put something in there to sew against, hold its place. And that might speed this up, maybe. So right on the top edge, I'm going to sew this. Just like that. You cannot sew across, well maybe you can, but I can't sew across and not get it to shift this. So come off of there and then come right, jump across to the next pals webbing here. Just like that. And you're gonna need a foot that'll lift up quite a bit. I have a couple machines that we really have to fight to get it to do this. And we're going to clip all these threads as we go. Now the entirety of the rest of this video is going to look like that last 2 minutes right there, because we're going to duplicate that about 50 more times. You hear that buzzing sound? Mm-hmm. What is it? Mm-hmm. Like kind of high pitch?
Yeah.
Happened right when the thunder hit?
Yep.
I thought it was just ringing in my ears or something. That's not proper. That's not going to work. Well, even though I made that mark at 1.5 inches, I don't think that's 1.5 inches. Nope. Just under, so we need to make our marks a little beyond 1.5 inches, 1.5 1/8 maybe. Let's see what that does. It's been a long time since I've made one of these. Someone, I don't know who, someone's going to be really happy I'm making this one though. Maybe Amanda will be happy.
You think so?
No, this won't fit her. This is way too big for her.
What size is it?
34.
Oh. like my size. 32.
No, if you're 32, this is not your size.
Yeah, but I like my things to run a little big.
That's not how
Just so I can add a little winter weight.
That's not how these belts work.
I like to run it in the winter and then run a different set.
That's what you need. You need a 32 for summer, 34 for winter.
Yep.
Because you're at like 4% body fat, you'd freeze to death. You got to wear winter clothes.
I'm at like 40.
I like to keep a little higher body fat all year long.
So you're insulated?
Well, so that I train harder in the summer, and then in the winter I still have some insulation.
Yeah. Are you excited for winter?
I'm done with this heat. Is it my imagination? Am I just weaker as I get older, or is it way hotter?
No, it has been, and the thickness in the air this year has been insane.
We were just out there looking at the area where we're putting the new building, and all the leaves are falling off the trees already. It's so hot. We had some real rain last night. About 1 o'clock in the morning, I heard it storming crazy, and then when I woke up again at 4, it was storming like crazy, like really raining, like moved all kinds of. There's ripples all over the ground where it moved a bunch of topsoil and shit. And then I saw Chattanooga has some crazy flooding going on right now, like really bad, I guess. I wonder if. First, let's make a mark and see where that falls, and then we'll try this as a gauge. I've never tried this. Obviously, this would be way too long. We'd have to cut a piece of this, but will this walk across that on the edge? I bet it bows this up. I bet it bows the pals up too high. Which, yeah, it makes it too wide. Let's go ahead and do one anyways. Whoever gets this belt will be super confused.
You need it to be a little thinner than that so it doesn't keep it.
Yeah, I need it to be thinner, and I need it also I don't want it to bow up like that.
Yeah.
Some companies make all their pals so that it is bowed up like that. I don't want that. Okay, that's not gonna work. Can we unstitch this? That's the key. You don't want to cut the work or the webbing. You want to cut the thread. So pull on it, expose the thread, nick it. It'll help you if you can see it. I can't even, I need to put my glasses on. There we go. All right. Now.
You usually sew with your glasses in?
No. I need to sew with my glasses on. I need to do everything with my glasses on. But when I put my glasses on, I see really well. And then I can't see the rest of the day when I take them off. At all.
See what your brother says for today.
It says it's thundering right now.
Well, you got to get some pretty good little storms.
Of course, I need dirt and gravel delivered right now. Of course, it's gonna storm.
Yeah.
It's gonna flood up the gravel pit. That means it's gonna be such a mess bringing those gravel trucks in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are coming out better. That's the number. But I know what happens, right? So I sew all of this way, and then I flip it and sew it this way. So the work, it wants to twist.
You can't keep it the same way, though, right? Because you have to start at the opposite end.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure somebody can, but I can't. Somebody will have a answer. Somebody will comment on the video with the answer and we'll be like, oh yeah, duh.
Hold on.
The answer usually comes from a dude that doesn't do this too.
Now I see why you haven't made these a bunch.
Well, it's me that's making them.
The room for error is very high.
Yeah, I mean, it will, even with error, the belt will still work. It just won't look proper. It won't look right. And once you put all the shit on the belt, you won't see any of it anyways. So we've made a couple of those laptop cases now. And we did them without pals on them. And Amanda's like, what do you have for me to put on the email tonight? I'm like, these laptop cans. She kind of like scrunches her face up. I'm like, what's the matter with you? She's like, I just think they don't look good. She's like, why'd you do them without pals? I said, because a bunch of people asked for them without pals.
I never really thought about the trying to hide it. I just assume so many bags have this on it now.
Yeah.
They're just normal commercial bags that regular people wear.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't even.
And I think a lot of people take themselves way too fucking serious. Like, 3 pieces of webbing on your bag is going to be your deciding factor in the world every day.
Yeah. And also, I'm like, a guy that's coming in, if he's going to look for somebody with a bag that has pals before he starts shooting, and he's going to pick you first.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be there. Like, you're in the wrong place.
And also, he's going to shoot me first anyway. So, I mean, if you're carrying something, you probably already looked at it.
Especially because when I go out in public, I wear a ninja outfit.
Yeah.
What's the movie where they go in the bomb shelter and they're down there for like 200 years. But society's still going on upstairs.
Like Blast from the Past?
No. It was a TV show. It's a video game. Fallout. That's it. I'm gonna get one of those suits and just go around in that.
Oh yeah.
What's that suit? A juggernaut suit? Is that what that is, or what is that called?
I've never even seen it. I've just seen a few people like post stuff on it, and I know the video game a little bit. But...
That whole loop skip. That was what that gritty grinding sound was. Greasy, grimy gopher guts. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There'll be 22 columns of pals, which is weird because I got 22 columns of pals here, but I have 24 on a belt that's 2 inches shorter. The shit it never comes out the same. But the spacing's right. I'm right at 1.5, but this one's a little long. Some of these are long, that's why. Weird. That's why. Did you hear that comedian bought the Annabelle doll?
Yeah. What's his name, Matt?
Yeah. That sounds like a terrible idea.
He's the same one that when everybody was getting on to him about saying like retarded or something like that in one of his shows, he said he set up an apology. And
that mark didn't take. I'm not sure where it is.
He made his website redirect to a Down syndrome helmet buying thing.
That sounds like something we do. Is that enough? Yeah, that'll give us enough to work with. Do Down syndrome people wear helmets often? Is that a common thing?
I don't know. We had a kid in my school that did. He wore a padded helmet.
Because his head was misshapen?
I don't know.
Or to protect himself? Maybe he just felt safer with it. Like a security blanket, you know?
It looked cool. When we were kids, we thought it was cool. It was like a football helmet.
Nowadays, it probably has like Picatinny rail and night vision and shit on it. I hit my head on shit all the time. I should probably wear a helmet.
I was just about to ask you, how'd you get that bloody spot on top of your head?
I was going in the emu pin.
Oh, since that cage is smaller.
Yeah, it was lower, and I just wasn't paying. I was looking at something else as I walked through, and all that chicken wire is on the top where we cut it off. So I had all those spikes just scratch my whole head. I bust my scalp all the time open on shit. From when I was a kid. I went to school on an Indian reservation, and I was the only white kid, so they tried to scalp me. So my scalp has been thin the rest of my life. All right, there's half of it. I wonder if this half, I've got 19 and a half. And this half comes out at 18 and a half. It shrunk. It fucking shrunk. Should we sew this one as an experiment and just do it? Space it off of this. What does that come out at? Right at 1.5. So we'll have 11 over here and we'll have 12 over here. Whoever gets, they're not gonna care. We'll tell them, they'll just be happy to have the belt. They'll put an extra pistol mag on one side. How long are we into this?
Probably like 45.
Shit, man, I thought we could build this in an hour. What are you gonna do this weekend?
Saturday is either CryptidCon or the Christmas store.
Where's the Christmas store?
Gatlinburg.
Oh, it's like an actual Christmas store.
It's gigantic. And the coolest part about it is they theme each room to like where they're selling the miniatures, like the Christmas miniatures. They set them up like little towns, kind of. So you like walk through, and each one's like different.
Do they still do all the precious moments?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have a precious moments collection?
I have a couple. So there's a girl on Facebook that takes them and re-sculpts stuff to them and adds things on them and stuff. She'll do like Dracula and put like fangs.
Like Halloween type shit?
Yeah. I've got 2 of them from her. I've got a creature from the Black Lagoon inside of a bubble bath. I think you'll get 14 on this side.
You think so?
I think so.
Fuck, I hope not. we're gonna, because they fed them 2 big rabbits right before they brought them. A lot of people don't feed, they feed big retics like once a month. Some feed even 2 and 3 times, like every 2 or 3 months.
How big is this one?
That one, 6, 7 feet probably. The one on top's a lot bigger. Those will be real heavy though. They'll be heavier than the retics.
I think you're going to be right with the 12.
Because those other ones I was spacing a little bit wider, so we lost a whole column by the time we got to the end. Still though, if I'm 32 inches and I have 24 columns, a 34 inch should have 2 more columns on it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, and this has 11. They'll figure it out. You'll just have room for 1 more pistol mag up front.
There you go.
Really loud noise. Ooh. Do I have that pals there? Yep. Right in the way. All right, there's the belt. It's fucking 32 inches. What in the world? No, it's not.
But I mean, in reality, it's kind of adjustable, right?
It is. Yeah, it's adjustable.
Because if you bought the 34, you could pretty much wear it if you're 32 to 36.
Yeah, it has adjustment. Sure.
It should.
No, it does. It's not going to go smaller, though. These tabs, I make these tabs big enough that you can put a piece of Velcro one wrap through them, so that if you want to roll them up and then Velcro them out of the way, you can do that. And that's why I make those tabs that large. That bobbin we popped in here a few minutes ago was not full. Did you know there was 2 big snakes loose in here? You didn't know that?
I knew there was a retic that was somewhere in here. And
Second one got out. Those air vents on the side of the cages, they screw in, and from the snake moving across them, I don't think they figured out how to do that. I think they just moved back and forth enough that they popped. Well, Cody found them both. One was in the shower.
Oh, okay.
And then as he's walking back, he notices a big albino all coiled up in this trash can here. So he caught them both Saturday morning. That's what I said. I'm like, Isaac was like, aren't you worried? I'm like, no, there's never been a snake that got out that we didn't find. It'll find you.
Somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, it'll come out looking for water, or, looking for food or looking for warmth. All right, good. Okay, so that's a little big on me. That would work, but I would definitely want it tighter. So 34, that sizing's good. That works. Right there. Now, you make it look magical with all your B-roll. And because your camera is so good, let me burn all these little whiskers and stuff off of here so that it looks like it was professionally made.
Was it not?
Well, I don't have anything. I don't have a certificate that says I'm professional.
I think a professional is just someone who gets paid for their craft, right?
Is that what a professional is?
A pro. Like you're pro.
There's a lot of dudes getting paid that are not very good. Not necessarily at this, but in all industries.
Skateboarding, you're professional when you get a name on the bottom of the board.
But I have a name on the bottom of a board.
Well, then you're a professional.
And I can't skate at all.
Then you're a pro.
I just got into pro skating so I could have pro hose. All right, there we go. May it look good.